Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Terrapins will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Middle Tennessee's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Looking to pass on second down. He's right on target. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, they'll take to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Terrapins offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff to the single running back. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Snyder. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
From the gun, wants to pass. He got it. Goes out of bounds on the first and goal. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. He'll take it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Finds his big tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Snyder. He lobs one high down the left side. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable in that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Handoff from the gun. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He makes the connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got his man, makes the grab. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man quickly.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
They can get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Snyder. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but a great field position for the O at the 37.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
First down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the right. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Throws to the wideout. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Able to move it ahead a couple yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a 2nd time in the opening quarter. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Snyder. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His 1st interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got his man downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Fast motion from the offense. To the ground with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Snyder. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
What an easy way to get some free yards. I got an athletic quarterback who can do this. I can bootleg him to his right, make it a pass-run option. If he wants to take a shot down the field, so be it. But if not, just...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Snyder. Coming after it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Green. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Snyder. Going over the top. Snatches it on the right. Running toward the tape. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Terrapins! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
At the 35, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Scanning the field, it's Snyder. Steps away to find some room. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield at screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're trying to get to it. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Back to throw, it's Snyder. Shoots it to the left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on first and 10. He's gonna pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Back to the air one more time. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. After that huge play right back at him on first and 10 from inside the 15. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. On second down, he'll let it fly. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead. Going into the half, I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great ready moment.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll open the second half with a run. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Snyder. He finds his man. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He's looking for an open man on second down. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. On the ground with the counter. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds his target down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? He'll pull it on the read. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Second down coming up. They'll run play action. Lost one deep down the right side. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Wide out in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 45 on his way. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Still running at the 40. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Cherry. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This offense has a second down play. Back to the ground game on the left. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the grab down the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's got his man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll try the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. First down here for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the air, it's Snyder. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. On the run, it's Hill. Quick spin on the run. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets enough. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the left. Bulls his way forward. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Looking to pass, it's Snyder. Unloads to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You're bringing the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain.
Just keeps moving. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. A 3rd and long coming up here. It'll be a draw. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He looks that one in nicely. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. No, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They're bringing heat. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Gonna run it. It's Green. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Running back searching for a hole. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw at Snyder. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the quarterback is snowed under.
They've given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Tackled there by the defense. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. 3rd down coming for this offense. They'll try to run for it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He wants to pass it on second down. Got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Movement here from the tight end. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Snyder. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Shows him the stiff arm. And is sucked out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating because he did the right thing. He got the first down, got past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing and take care of the football, and that goes right back now to the defense.
And a great job, David, by the defense not quitting on the play, right? Of course, they saw him getting the first down, but they were still pursuing. They still got hats to the ball. They were able to rip it away, and that is a huge game-changing, momentum-changing type play now.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Now improvising. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Snyder. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They want to just keep throwing it. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's complete to the left. At the 20, he's got space. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Snaps it in the shotgun. Extending the play. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Maryland!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, but take care of the football, get a few first downs, and walk out with a W.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires left. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.